the prisoner would secretly use a comb to saw the water pipe whenever he had a break. But today, just as he started rubbing the steel pipe, the prison broadcast suddenly blared. It turned out that new inmates were being brought into the prison workshop. He had no choice but to restore the scene and run back to the workshop, holding his head in anticipation. Unexpectedly, due to the arrival of this newcomer, he accidentally discovered a flaw in this prison, which had high voltage floors. When the newcomer resisted barefoot, he was not affected by the electric voltage at all. He realized that the lift platform was not electrified. This meant that as long as they subdued the guards and seized their weapons, when the platform descended, they could escape easily. However, this was not the best time to escape. That night, Ando tried hard to persuade everyone to escape together. He first approached the workshop supervisor to discuss a plan. However, the supervisor didn't want to escape. As he only had 200 days left until his release, he didn't want to take any risks before getting out. That very night, an incident occurred. It turned out that a prisoner, unable to endure this life any longer, stepped onto the high voltage floor. With one less laborer, the prisoners worked desperately the next day, because every week, those in the lowest ranked workshop would disappear. But just as everyone was working hard, an elderly prisoner collapsed from exhaustion, so they hurriedly asked the guards to call a doctor. However, the doctor was also a prisoner here, and they were familiar with each other. After examining the old man, the doctor declared him worthless and stated that none of them would ever leave this prison alive. Then, he sent the old man to meet his maker. Everyone was confused about why this was happening. One day, they overheard a conversation and realized that release actually meant being transferred to another workshop. The supervisor decided that escaping was the only way to survive, so he revealed the prison's dark truth to all the inmates, and called on them to overthrow the guards' rule. Immediately, they began planning their escape.